it's Anthony Lopez. Anthony
Lopez. I
can't do it. I'm really bad. Today I'm going to be talking about my personal Christmas traditions. I know that in Asia, Christmas isn't a huge thing. It's more of a kind of fun thing to do with your friends, dinner, that kind of thing. But here in the US, it's very focused on family and tradition. We go to both of my grandmother's houses on Christmas Eve, which is kind of the primary time that we celebrate. And it's really based around food and kind of getting together with the family and kind of having fun. And the foods that I kind of associate with Christmas in my family are tamales, pozole, and bizcochitos. The reason why we have these Mexican foods is because I grew up in the Southwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And so our culture is very focused on Mexican food. Like the tamale is basically almost kind of a big dumpling, sort of. It's made out of corn masa, which is the dough, and you have chili and meat in the middle, and you steam them to cook them. Everybody in the family brings a dish to the gathering. Other things like enchiladas, we'll have little tacos, we'll have guacamole made out of avocado, and cakes and candy and cookies. We go to my first grandma's, around 5 p.m. in the afternoon. And then we spend the first 2 hours are probably about eating and talking. Sometimes we'll actually sing carols together. I've been singing since I was a little kid, like a little tiny kid. So my family always made me lead the Christmas carols. It was really fun because we end up laughing because not all the family can sing, but it's really fun. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. We do that, and then at my grandma's, we separate out the gifts for everybody, and it's mostly the little kids that have the gifts. And so everybody's kind of all over the house opening gifts. At that time, we get ready and we go to my other grandma's house, do everything all over again. And yes, we're stuffed because we ate a lot of food, but we have to eat again. So we go through the whole thing of eating and stuff, and we'll do carols there too. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. And we, do the presents with the kids again, because there's a lot of kids on that side too. At this point, it's probably around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. We spend about another 4 hours there, and then we leave. But Christmas Eve is kind of important because New Mexico is a very Catholic area. There's a lot of Catholic Christians there. Catholics have midnight mass, which is their service, on Christmas Eve. Normally families get together and then they go to the mass after they have dinner and get together. So after going to my second grandma's house that night, we end up going back to my mom's house 1 a.m. in the morning at that point. And then we all open our gifts. When we were really little kids, we would open our presents from Santa at that time because it took us about 45 minutes to get home from my grandma's house. And the presents from Santa would be under the tree when we got home. So as kids, we, thought Santa came early to our house. And we were so excited when we got home because we knew the presents from Santa were going to be there. And we'd, be woken up by my dad and we'd rush in and then we'd see all the presents. Something special from New Mexico are called luminaria, little paper bag, a sandwich bag. Normally you put sand in the bottom. In New Mexico, they use real candles, but these are placed outside. And they're usually placed along paths. So this one, though, does not have sand in it. I put beans in my tea lights, and we put them inside. You can't really see with the light, but it has a little glow to it. The atmosphere it creates is very calm and serene. I used to help my grandpa put up his luminarias when I was a kid, and we'd probably put like 30 or 40 of them around his driveway and the paths. So it's a very popular thing in New Mexico. You'll see these all over the place if you come to Albuquerque. Every year as kids, we'd make little ornaments and give them to our mom and dad. My parents keep those every year, and they keep putting them on the tree. So there's a family history with the tree with all the ornaments that me and my brothers made. It's very special because it shows where we've come from and you know, kind of how we've grown up and all of that. So it's a nice tradition. My tradition now when I'm older and I go to my parents' house on Christmas Day, usually it's kind of relaxed and we end up ending the night with like a nice glass of wine and just kind of hanging out and just being there together. And I would say it's my favorite time of the year and it makes me feel like a kid every year a little bit. So if you listen, you'll hear it.
Hi. Hi. Say my name, Sam. Lopez. Say it, Anthony.
Anthony Lopez.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Okay, you say hi. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Say I'm 2.
Oh, it's 2.
No, I don't want to go to sleep.
I'm at my house.
Where's your house?
I'm at my house.
Where's your house?
House.
How old are you? 56. Oh. What do you want for Christmas? What kind of toys? What kind of toys, Anthony? What kind of toys? Do you want clothes? Okay.
So that was me, 2 years old, for Christmas. I've gotten to share my traditions with you, so I would encourage you to comment and tell me the things that you like to do on Christmas or your favorite holiday. Merry Christmas.